Greetings and welcome to another excellent chess game. So I played this guy in a 3-minute blitz, and this guy tried to be fancy at the end. I don't know, man. These guys are just bums. There's something nasty about the internet chess player. They're just disgusting people, and this is one of them, and beating them is always fun because they're human trash. And that's what this guy was. So let me show you just how trashy he is. All right. And as you can see here, he played 86% moves that are good, surprising, 89.5 for myself. Now I'm suspicious of his moves once, I got my advantage, because it's night and day difference. And let's just say it's suspicious, all right? Anyway, let me show you what the performance rating was for myself. I knew I made a lot of good moves, but I wasn't aware that it was that many. But I got a 2400 performance rating out of this. So let's go and look, you piece of crud. All right, there we go. Let's go look and see how this worked. Kaboom. Start review. All right. He plays just one of those nondescript, solid knight c3 opening. Could transpose into many things. I'm playing Dutch defense. Let's go. He really should play e4. All right. Bishop to d2, inferior, but not awful. Hey, I'm just going to play my system and see what he can generate. Bishop to g5 doesn't even do anything. Or bishop to h6. Goodbye. Goodbye. He's going to let me do my setup. I'm going to do it. Which is exactly what I did. And I castled. Now, he is not familiar with this setup, obviously, and you'll see that very shortly. But, I'm okay. It's an even position. Going to play knight d7, possibly queen e8 or queen e7, depending. h4, well, you're a superstar? No, you just think that you are for whatever reason. That doesn't, the h4, h5 atrocity, it means nothing in this position. h5, well, that's impressive. Not really. I'm minus 0.59. I'm already half a pawn ahead. Let me just go here. Don't be fancy. You just follow my dad's rules, man. Don't be fancy. h6, wow, you're a wacko. Okay. There you go. Best move in the position. Exclamation. That's like a green star, or a green circle with a white star, plus. Whoops. Well, nice knowing you, chum. A Bart Simpson move. The chum is a Bart Simpson specialty. And I'm wearing my Bart hat. Hey, look, you're threatening to take my bishop. Good luck with that. Let me know how that works out for you. This position here is very rock solid for black. No pawn weaknesses, period. He's in trouble. That move doesn't even do anything. I don't know. I mean, it's the best move just because he could castle, most likely. Scram, sonny. Scram. Let's just mess up his world. I'm going to play knight to c5 here momentarily. The point of knight to c5 is to move this knight here to e6 and trade off this knight. That's really the point. Wow, you're a freak. All right. Now I'm forking the heck out of him. Forking g2 and c2. He played one of the best moves. In the human mind, I would say this is the best move. The computer sees that he can go here safely. I'm like, if you say so, but my gut reaction is I agree that king d2 is the better move. But you got problems. You took it. What are you, stupid? Rook takes f4. Yes, I'm not an idiot. You can take my nut. Oh, well, you can't take it because I'll take your queen. Sucker. Doesn't do anything. Knight to d5. I'm going to chop your bishop off. It's gone. You can forget about it. I don't want to go to knight to f5 because I'm going to bring my rook to the other rook to the f file. I'm going to chop this bishop. Every time I trade a piece here, I'm winning more. It's minus 4.5 right now, basically. He's got to take it. His pawn structure is visually compromised, but it's very safe for his king, which he has to do because he needs to go all out. He needs to go all out for my king. It isn't going to happen, and it isn't going to work, but that's up to him. Knight takes h7. You know, it's an interesting threat. Let's go ahead and see what it is. It's going to be probably minus 2.5 or whatever. Yeah, I'm going to take the hell out of you. Are you kidding me? And he'll play queen takes pawn check, and I'll go king to h8. It's forced. He has nothing. He doesn't have the wherewithal to really do jack. Double question mark. What the hell is the move that you're supposed to play here? Oh, I'm sorry. Queen takes. Yes, okay. I just go here. This is the best move. If he wants to play rook g7, I just go rook to f7. That doesn't do anything. Yeah, it's minus 5. It's just whatever. Game over, Sonny. The knight sacrifice doesn't work. So, that doesn't work. He goes here. All right, now it's like an obvious move, really. Going to the open diagonal. You know, that doesn't do anything. Nothing he does is really effective. It's just a matter of me orienting my pieces as I so desire to remove this stupid knight. I mean, I'm toying with this guy essentially. Rook to g3. Well, even if you double rooks, it doesn't do anything because I'm going to crush your knight. Yeah, well, good luck with that. Here's a strong move for you. How does that feel? What's he trying to do to me? Well, he's trying to do this other garbage, but it ain't working. I'm going to play here, and his knight's in trouble. Again, this is the crushing move. Just absolutely crushing. I mean, he can defend his queen and knight with queen to f1 or queen to h1. Or he could just take it. It's fine. Doesn't matter. Take with the pawn. I didn't think king takes was I didn't think that was the best move. Queen takes here because he can play e3 and he's kicking my queen around. The thing about now, the computer knows more than me, but I own this square. e3. I'm going to play rook here, queen to e5, and I'm going to shove this queen right down his throat. Yeah, well, good luck with that. Threatening a check. Would you like to be checked? I can give him this pawn if I want to, but I'm going to make him squirm. Oh, you can't stop me from playing queen to e3. So I am going to stick it right down your throat. Hammer time. Your queen is now gone, one way or the other. I don't care. King to B2. That's a really impressive move. Now, I'm down to 59 seconds, and this is already clearing out. And realistically, I can, I'm dominating with a rook to E5. It's pretty much game over. Goodbye, Charlie. I took the pawn first. This isn't going anywhere anyway. It doesn't matter. You defended it. So, who cares? Us. Rook to H1. I'm going to go behind the pawn with rook to E1. There's nothing you could do. Well, rook to there. What does that do? That doesn't do anything. So long, chump. He's trying to not trade pieces. That's what he's trying to do. All right. So what are you going to do now, Bobby Fischer? Whoops, your F-pawn is toast. Okay. You think I'm stupid? How does that grab you? B takes C5. Why did I play that? So that I have the ability to keep this under control. I don't want him coming here with rook to D5, threatening my bishop. He was threatening to come in here, rook to D5. Just an inconvenience. I'm like, no. What's he trying to do to me? Rook to D5. My dad taught me. What's he trying to do to me? The answer is rook to B7. No. No. It's not happening, Sonny. It is way not happening. Oh, look. He's going to take my pawn with his rook. Whatever shall I do? I'm a jerk. I could play rook to here. Rook takes pawn first. And then play this. It doesn't matter. But this is just like, you're closed out. Now, I'm moving at a reasonable speed or pace. 38 seconds for me. I'm doing fine. It's gone. Oh, look. You think that stops me? No. You're not. No files for you. You can't even. I gave you the B file. That's the only one you get. You can't go anywhere on it, but I gave it to you. Sucker. I'm going to push this down your throat, Sonny. Well, I need to play this move to just jam it to F2. Doesn't do anything. You can take it. Good luck with that, son. Well, good luck with that, son. H6. I'm going to play G5, King G6, H5, and G4, etc., etc. That's a terrific move, wins a pawn. It didn't matter to me because I'm smoking him 6 ways to Sunday. Crunchy. I like this one. It just really is. It's an in-your-face. They're both the same. Rook takes rook is basically the same thing. Doesn't really matter. But this is more in-your-face. Crunch. Whoops, not today. Whoops. Not today. Now I own you. Killer diagonal. Smoke. Take this, and I cannot lose. 15 seconds is what I have. I'm blazing these moves out. I should have played king to b2. That's my bad. King to b4 is an inferior move. Computer's wrong. This time the computer's wrong. King to b2 is absolute crushing. This is a shepherd square. I queen. He can't stop it. He can't stop it anyway. But watch this one. What are you going to do now, Bobby Fischer? Whoops, can't go there. Whoops, can't go there. You're getting smoked, Sonny. Whoops. Check. Whoops. Check. Whoops. Queen. I should have played queen to e3, but it's all right. This is an easy win. Simple ladder checkmate. I have 2.5 seconds. 2.1 seconds. 1.7 seconds. So Any guy with any kind of class whatsoever would have just resigned long ago. I mean, long ago. But, you know, one of the things that's really hilarious, and you'll notice, this is a common thing, and I discovered this back in the 80s when I was playing international chess by mail. The propaganda is that Americans are weak. I don't know where they get this idea. Well, and I'm not saying this is not universal, but it's prevalent. They think Americans are weak, but you know, now a lot of other people in foreign nations are like, they want to come to America because of the opportunities, right? So they are the opposite. They don't think America is weak, but people like this guy do. He's from Germany, by the way. You can see his flag. But he played moves that were completely bizarre from a human's perspective. So I'm just wondering. He had an abnormally high percentage for someone who was down material. I mean, but even here, the computer's, you know, has got this at -6.5. Geez, it's got to be more than that. This is the crusher. Yeah, now it's -8. Okay, there you go. 7.98. That's 8, whatever. But I enjoyed smoking this idiot. And, you know, just the insanity of continuing when in a completely lost position. And he never even had a prayer that he was doing anything. You know, he did. This is hilarious. Let's go ahead and show it to you. Man, I learned this kind of, the way this guy played, I learned how to stop this business back in the 80s. This is not new. It's old. All right. H4, H5, H6. I'm like, really? That's the best you could do? You know, then I took the free bishop because he made a mistake. He's not used to black playing a Queen's Indian style position with a fianchetto on B7. Cobra is what my dad would say. My dad was like, oh boy, Cobra bishop, baby. And if you look at this position, the way it went, he never made a real threat of any value. He never had a threat of any value. This is exactly what you're supposed to do. Push the F pawn. Yeah, whatever, broski. You have a nice bishop on that dark diagonal. Too bad he's not going to live to tell the tale. Smoke. You know, complete defensive units here. That knight sacrifice does nothing. I mean, it's something to do, but it's unsound. That's the key. It's just unsound. Owning the only file that matters is the F file at this moment. This is the only file that matters. Now, normally what happens is if he plays A4, I'll play A5. Here, I'm just playing a waiting move. It's a good move. I might as well get it out there. So, did that. You know, I put 3 seconds into that. No big deal. Needed to play knight to E6 first, but it's okay. I'm just making good moves, setting my position up. It's fine. Get out of there. And then hammer, rook to H4. 2 seconds on that move was good. He's never had a threat that was of any value the entire game. The knight move was a killer. Just an absolute killer. Taking with the E pawn, another terrific move because it's going to open up that E file. And he's just going to get mashed, which is exactly what happened. I mashed him. He's over there. You know, I guess, let me see what the computer says here. It thinks rook takes, or queen takes, actually. It like queen takes. It's minus 5.87. This seems to be the clearer move for a human. Just an absolutely clear win. I'm abusing this guy. He's trying to cheap shot me, and he's not even getting anywhere. That's the killer part. He's trying to cheap shot me, and he can't do it. And it's got to be killing him. That e-pawn is a goner. There's nothing he could do. He's like, I got to defend it. Well, your king needs to defend it, but not now. He has to defend with the rook. Well, now his king can't defend it because my rook's on the back rank. Oh, man. So he's had no threat at all. He's desperately trying to make a threat and have a cheap shot type of a result. He's never made a credible threat in the entire game. Crunch. Could have taken with the other rook, actually. That would have been even better. It like that one? Okay, fine, whatever. Whoops, it's a goner. He wasn't expecting B takes C5. He was dreaming that I would take the wrong way. I mean, it's just, he had no threat. Where are you going? He threatened to go to B7. Come on, bro. He's like, dude, this is messed up. And now your F-pawn is gone, you idiot. I mean, this guy got the beating he deserved. There you go. What up, homie? Whoops. Rook E3. No, you're not going anywhere. F3, your mama. Okay. Here's another one. Goodbye, chump. Scram, sonny. Oh, you took it. What do you want, a medal? Yeah, bishop takes was a great move. Doesn't really matter. I'm a piece up. Any way you slice this, it doesn't really matter. I just like this. Because he just, the futility that he experienced was just awful. So, great position, great game sequence for myself. Like I said, I didn't think it was 2,400. I knew it was good, but I was like, well, let me go and see what happens. So, I enjoyed toying with this idiot as a jerk. And, my time shortage made me play a couple moves that weren't that great. But, it's all right. It doesn't matter. I played the win that I could see, and it was all irrelevant the way it happened, because I was able to cash in with a ladder checkmate with the 2 queens. So, hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It was pretty fun. I'll see you guys later in another video. And as always, like and subscribe.